a small flashback. In one of the trip back to hometown, we traveled by car and we took Rio with us. This is his first car ride. Look at how beautifully he's sleeping when there is a stormy rain outside. It was a memorable experience. Hold this tiny little puppy in my hand and see him sleeping peacefully. Like it's a memory for lifetime, I guess. But anyways, let's get back to the video. So welcome back to the part 2 of this vlog. I guess it's just me catching up with you guys because I haven't posted in months now. So I was back at home, right, a few times for this wedding preparation. One of the time I did spend some time watching this movie called Merry Christmas, which is available on Netflix, starring Vijay Sethupathi and Katrina Kaif. I decided to watch it long back, but then I forgot that I made that decision, and finally I found some time in between the chaos to actually watch the movie. So I was just watching the movie, relaxing, trying to make note of all the things I should be doing in upcoming days. I mean, like, I had a separate G-Doc to have a notes of sorts so that I could not forget most of the things. It was a huge checklist and I don't even know what to say. It was hectic. So, I mean, it's always nice to take a break and watch a movie or something. Just a week before my wedding, I went to attend my friend's wedding, and she was as pretty as she always is. Really had a nice time. It was a little emotional, if I must say. She is the first of my closest friends to get married, and to go to her marriage as some sort of bridesmaid was like different, and a reality check telling us that things are changing nowadays. And once I was back at home, this was done. This is a ceremony that is done a few days before the actual wedding. This is to indicate that there's going to be a wedding in this home. So they pray to God. They put 9 grains in this yellow cloth. After praying to God, they tie it up on a pole which is already decorated with sandal and kungumam, considered holy, and we pray that everything goes well. This is some sort of, a small prayer. We call in close people in some sort of odd number so that the pole is touched by odd number of people, and the pole is raised in front of the bride and groom's house. I made this video from my end. Similarly, a pole was raised in front of the groom's house as well. We all had a realization that it was a few days now, and it was weird at that moment, like, okay, I'm gonna get married in few days. Like, it was all different and exciting, of course. Once the pole is raised, everybody who helped raise the pole pour some water mixed with coconut water, and we do the usual praying rituals. Everybody. It's me pouring some water to the bowl. The bangle I'm wearing is called Ponnu Valayal, and it's worn by brides to be. Just few days from before their marriage, mostly probably once they are engaged, they wear this special bangle for a few days. Goofing around with my mom. So just the day before the engagement, which is like, this is the formal engagement that happens the day before marriage. So a day before that, I had arranged for mehendi, and this is me after the engagement. I had around half an hour to sleep so that I should be ready for the makeup the next morning, which is for the early morning wedding at 6:30. I had to be ready at 1:30, and it took me around 12:30 to wash my face, take a bath and come back to sleep. I only had a half an hour of sleep before the wedding. And this is the actual wedding moment itself. Look at the crowd, look at the happiness. I still can't believe that I'm married now. We got married in a temple which is located a few kilometers from my home, and this is after the marriage, like around 6 hours after the marriage, so we were both very tired. So this is the next day after marriage when it was wedding reception, and these are my friends trying to perform a dance they practiced like 3 days ago. And for people who practiced 3 days ago, they were lighting up the stage on fire, and me and my husband were standing behind the stage discussing whether we should join them. We were supposed to join them at the last part of the performance. Barely remembered the steps because we didn't have time at all. We only got to know the steps like 1 hour before the reception. So we were discussing continuously whether we should go or not, and wait to see what happened. We ended up joining the dance, and I'm not going to play much of it because it was weird because we missed so many steps. But after a while, we got to enjoy some dancing off stage with the DJ lighting up the space. Yes, it was me dancing with my sister and my friends and everybody else, and it was quite similar to what I had imagined, and I was very happy to have had this memorable day with my close ones. This was not any sort of practice performance. We just did something that came to our mind and called it a day. And a friend of mine who is amazing singer actually practiced a lot of songs, but then on the day of wedding she got cold and sore throat, so she could only perform one song, but I'll always be thankful for that. And another friend of mine baked me a cake to make my day a little more special. So after getting into our married life, we both started our new beginning with a plan for each other. We kind of planted 2 little plants and started our new life. And this is just a normal cooking session I had with my husband. He barely knows to cook. He was just helping me out, and it was good. I'm always grateful to have him as my husband. And of course, our new beginning has started. Stay tuned for more vlogs, I guess, and more reading updates and writing updates. Bye.